Hello, I'm Debbie A. Anderson, and this week's reading is for Monday, April the 24th through to Sunday, April the 30th, 2017. Again, this week's reading being week 2 of using the new video software, I'm winging it. So based on what is actually happening in our world at the moment and the raised intensity on the etheric level, don't get sidetracked. Definitely don't step away or walk away from whatever you're already engaged in spiritually. This week is about altitude attitude. Yes, that is right. I will say it again. Altitude attitude. That's what this week's about. Now, let me explain a little bit further. At the moment, our earth plane is in a heightened state of emotion. So there are some energy beings and light workers that have placed themselves or stepped outside and away from what is happening. This is what I mean by altitude attitude. They're not choosing to get emotionally caught up within or engaging in or allowing these emotions to get attached to them or to interfere with the work they're doing. For all of us, trusting in spirit is paramount. Yes, we have all been and will continue to be tested. Welcome to life on earth. It doesn't get any denser than this. Of course, on the flip side, when we as a human energy being decide to step into the emotion, which at this point is a higher negative frequency, we will get caught up in it, become preoccupied with the frustrations, which ultimately takes us away from the work which needs to have our full focus, now more than ever. So this week, more so than ever, don't allow yourself to get sidetracked. In complete openness and honesty, when we are within the vibration of altitude attitude, it is not that we have our heads in the clouds and unaware of what's going on. What is actually happening is we are tapping into a different frequency, one that rises above the current earthly confused vibration. This way, spirit can keep us, you and me, and all the other light workers and spiritual conscious beings elevated, basically vibrating, staying above the collective disconnect. It is about taking the meditative breath, detaching if you like, yet at the same time staying grounded in the here and now. When you take the breath into you, visualize it slowly moving around your body. As you take in each breath inwards, what will happen is you will sense your physical body really being filled with awakening reality. Letting go of anything that no longer serves you on the outward breath that has negatively stayed within your etheric field, within your aura. Don't panic to start with if you don't feel it's working right away. Just keep connected to this breath. And frankly, if you have to take 20 calming breaths to feel the difference, then so be it. Don't fight what you need to do at this time. Just ease into it with joy and allow the serenity to fill you from within. Yes, it will possibly need to be done daily, taking a few minutes of your precious time to achieve. But as you get into the groove of doing this, you will reach that conscious state of altitude attitude. And frankly, it will feed you spiritually and physically, which is something I'm going to embrace and bring on board for myself. You have choices, it's your life, your decision. But it will help you stay connected to your vibrational purpose, not being distracted or even what I call feeling retracted from everything. The outcome for you, for all of us, which I hope you will appreciate and embrace, is not engaging with anything other than your spiritual connection, the Godhead, if you like. So here are the 3 questions Spirit are asking us to consider this week. How can I release anxieties I have about my own potential? How can I release any anxieties I have about what my potential is? Should have my listening ears on. Help me keep balance with my spiritual side. Very important. Sometimes our day-to-day side gets in the way and we forget about the spiritual side. They both need feeding. Third question, how can I take full responsibility to commit to my higher path? So first of all, I'm going to be using the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck to ask the question, and that's the blue deck. So let's have a shuffle away here. Let's just see what we got. Oh, there's the first, second, and third cards. Love it or hate it, this is what we've got. First question: how can I release any anxieties I have about what my potential is? Hopeless release. So I said love it or hate it. Guess what? That's what we're getting. Second question: help me keep balance with my spiritual side. Didn't we just talk about the breath? Breathe deeply. Final question: how can I take full responsibility to commit to my higher path? And it is our responsibility. Knowing. Go figure. I always conclude the right cards come out. Oops, and there I'm just spewing them all over the floor. So this point is where I tap into my higher self, speak with my guides, my angels, my helpers, to offer spiritual direction for each question asked. So question 1, how can I release any anxieties I have about what my potential is? Hopeless release. Let it go. Let it go. A mantra I have shared with you on numerous occasions. Almost sound like a broken record. When we think something is hopeless, it is our perception. We have a choice. We always have a choice to do something about it or to not do something about it. All the vibrational changes we encounter, engage with, all have a purpose, a reason for being. So connect to your altitude attitude and just release anything that is discouraging, upsetting. Step away from it and believe in who you are, more so now than any other time in your life. So let's move that over. Help me keep balance with my spiritual side. Do the breath. Keep breathing. Frankly, it's all very important on our earthly plane as human beings not to get stuck in the breath and hold on to it in desperation. You know what I mean? We suck it in and then we hold it when something goes wrong. We thump our hand with a hammer and we just suck the breath in, holding it with desperation. Openly accept the frequency change. The vibration of the breath of life is your given right. It's my given right, your given right. So don't block it off. Don't remember to inhale and fill up. It's about taking in the breath, living in the universal spiritual life force you deserve. As I shared earlier, let go of anything that doesn't serve you and replace it with new paradigms that feed your soul. Breathe in the breath of life. Breathe deeply. Take it on board. It's your breath. Last question. How can I take full responsibility to commit to my higher path? Knowing you already know what you are doing is the right pathway spiritually. It is a gut feeling, your intuition, our inner child screaming at us, if you like. So your part in this is to follow through, to listen to what you hear within you, heart-centered. When Spirit gives us guidance, they're not going to take us to the cliff edge and say, hey, free fall. By now, all of you are working with your spirit guides, angels, and helpers, and you know who they are. And they're not out there to harm or guide us away from our higher path. They're there to try and keep us onto it, keep us connected, keep us within that. So connect with your angels, your guides, your helpers. Trust that you have all the knowledge within you, which you do, and act upon it for your sake, not mine. My journey's going good. I'm doing it, okay? I'm making mistakes. Hey, that's how I learn. The Dalai Lama said, "I believe each human being has the potential to change, to transform one's own attitude, no matter how difficult the situation." I believe that too, and I hope you do. So finally, let's see what our affirmation is for this week. From the I Am Vibrational Affirmation deck, that is the orange deck. I'm going to shuffle away and see what card we are going to get. And there she be. Card number 4, I am in the me vibration. I am connected to my soul. Hooray! This is our awakening on our own vibration, which is perfect. As always, I'm wishing you a vibrational week, embracing your vibrational essence. For me, it's a special week. I've reached the big 6-0. I'm working, I'm on tour, but I'm going to celebrate in some way or another. Celebrate this week for yourself, please. Stay in altitude attitude.